Good day and welcome. Thank you for joining me today. I never realized that on this screen that the sun actually moves. Huh. Well, there you go. How we know? All right, playing Starfield. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to like. Liking is good. Going in on this pirate mission.
Visiting with the Crimson Fleet, eh?
I kind of don't necessarily like that they're on my side, but whatever.
All right, Jazz. What do you got?
According to the latest, the comm spike is being developed at UC Star Station SY920. Location undisclosed.
Fantastic. So how do we disclose it?
We could lean on your smuggling contact. Call in that favor. You know who I mean.
Our friend on Jemison. Nice one, Jazz. I'll make the arrangements. All right, Rook. Next stop, New Atlantis. Your connection is Juan Dayu. She's got most of the premium UC smuggling routes locked down tight. If you don't piss her off, she should be able to sneak you past SY920's security.
Just remember to count your fingers after you shake hands with her.
Don't worry. We know how to deal with her type.
Definitely. We're talking cargo depots, star yards, research stations, and, like in SY920's case, military outposts. I've never seen someone new to the game have so many contacts. It's the reason we let her join up in the first place. I don't know how she accomplished that. We've been trying to crack some of those places for years. You're in the fleet. You should always expect trouble. As far as Juan goes, even though she's one of our newer contacts, you shouldn't have any problems dealing with her. I sure hope so, because she might be our only crack at finding a decent decryption device. Once Juan gets you past the guard dogs, it's gonna be on you to locate the comm spike. According to the data we have, it's in the prototype phase, meaning there should only be a single device aboard the station.
Basically, you break it, you bought it. We paid good money for the information, so I'm sure it works. And if it doesn't, a certain source at Mast is going to have to deal with a very pissed off Neva. And that would be the end of that. You just bring the tech here, I'll do the rest.
Oh, and one more thing. SY920 is a UC military installation. That means it's guarded by heavily armed troops. And we both know those idiots don't mess around. If you intend to turn the place into a shooting gallery, you might want to be sure you're hauling an arsenal, because you're gonna need it. She's got the clout to get you in the front door. They're gonna think you're part of a regular supply delivery.
Fortunately, I'm wearing a UC uniform.
You're gonna have to put your heads together and come up with a plan. Are you kidding? The UC's already painted giant red crosshairs on our backs. Keyway and his pals at SysDef won't rest until we're dead. It's not like you can make them any angrier at us, right? Shoot the place full of holes if you want. Just bring back that comm spike. Perfect. That's what I like to hear. Okay.
You are our
Kenny,
guest.
thank you for liking.
Meeting with at Kay's place in the well. In the meantime, I'll make sure Jazz comes up with a solution to the electromagnetic atmosphere problem at Bannock 4.
Oh, okay. You'll make sure. More like get drunk while Jazz does all the hard work. Typical.
Privileges of rank, my darling. We'll discuss it a little later. And you, get the hell out of here. And don't come back without that comm spike in your cargo bay. I'm gonna leave that up to you, Rook. If you get into deep trouble and you think bringing her into the fold is gonna make the difference, tell her whatever you want. At some point, Delgado's gonna be promising everyone their cut of Crix's legacy. If we want him to stick with the fleet, it's inevitable. But until the money's within reach, the less people that know, the better.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
The Crimson Fleet made contact with her about a year ago.
Pretty,
We were searching for a smuggling connection.
I mean, you gotta kind of do your own thing, right? Yeah.
Popping up repeatedly, so I decided.
You know, if you just fly through the main story and that's it, then you won't get that much out of it.
Made us both a ton of credits.
So I've been exploring a lot of side stuff and
beyond that, I don't know much about her. But hey, as long as she keeps my gal bank account humming,
that kind of thing, you know?
Keep all the secrets she wants.
I think that kind of the magic of Bethesda games is like, you know, kind of wandering into that mission that you'd never run into unless you kind of explored. And the side missions, they give you cool stuff and whatever, you know. But there are some people that play the games like that and they don't really get the magic to them, I guess. I like picking like everything up and selling it, and I picked up that foam cup, I guess.
You are our guest.
You know what I mean? Stephanie, thank you for liking, much appreciated. What did I do today? Not too much. I played a game called what it's called. Storm Shot for a while on the computer. Had some Bannock. Did you hear all that? Sometimes you ask the question and you're not quite ready to get the answer.
Let's get out of here.
I sat around, I waited for an answer. The question I asked you. Never did get an answer.
You are our guest.
Green, thank you for liking. Have I completed the main story? No, I barely touched the main story, to be honest. With these games, the magic is really to do all the side exploring and all sorts of things, so I didn't want to rush through it. I bet you I put in 50 plus hours and I don't know, maybe a half an hour of the main story. I've been doing the side missions, but go into the missions here. Here's the main story. How many chapters of the main story I've done? I did basically the first mission and part of the second mission.
And complete. Enjoy your stay in New Atlantis.
Made a cool spaceship. Okay. Check out that science outpost. I don't think I've been to it yet. Love the Beatles. Yeah, you know, I was asking in the Discord, anybody wants to answer, I was just asking some bands you're familiar with that have songs relating to space. So if you're
Let's pop into Outland.
in my Discord, you know, I've been naming the stream after something. Been naming the stream after some song that's space related. And basically asking if you like that band. And they've been interesting results. So today's stream name is A Beatles Song. There you got it. Inside soup. Side soup. Gotta go this way, okay? In here. Next building over. Love the Beatles. Didn't list that one. I was like waiting for Stephanie to list some songs that are space related. Bands and space related. Timothy.
You're out there a lot, right? In space.
Come up with something.
Never turn into one of those spacers. Oh, scum of the gas.
What did I have for dinner? I had some chips. Like Tostitos or whatever. And some potato salad. And some ravioli.
I take it your neighbor's new recruit? Ah, you must not be used to pirates being so cordial. But in the heart of New Atlantis, we have to do our best to keep up appearances. I can't afford to be as rough as some of our cohorts. It's bad for business. Careful, the walls have ears. SY-920 is one of my regular stops, so I already have the necessary approvals. Neva says you're after a piece of UC tech. So to get it, we're going to need to get you on board.
Oh yeah? What's the song called?
Yeah, but I have conditions. Huh. Neva warned me you were difficult. Clearly I didn't understand what she meant, but I do now. If I can be candid, for this job to work, we'll have to do this my way. We take my ship, and you're a member of my crew. But make no mistake, once you board, the risk is entirely yours. This route is highly lucrative, and sacrificing it is not an option. Look, I know I don't have a lot of history with the fleet, but I'm putting my reputation and ship on the line for this. That alone should tell you enough. It's not personal. If you're caught, that entire installation will be on you. There's nothing I can do for you at that point, except send flowers to your next of kin.
Spaceman by the birds.
Sorry, but I work with professionals only. If you're going to start a fight, you're on your own. In any case, when you're ready, meet me at my ship. It's the Jade Swan. And make sure you're prepared for the long haul. Once you're on board SY-920, you can't come and go as you please. I'd like to, but I need to keep a low profile. In my experience, the more people know about you, the more they have over you. Famous last words. But you do this job right, and who knows what the future holds. Anyways, I appreciate the small talk. Delgado's crew aren't usually so chatty. But let's keep our focus on the mission. We can swap bar stories and share scars when we've got enough creds to buy the bar and fix the scars. Enough to be on the first name basis with the Marines working the comps. It also helps they want us to dock. A cargo ship means supplies, special requests, slates from home. In the void of space, a cargo hauler is a soldier's best friend. Only what I've been told. Get you on the SY-920, get you out if I can. That being said, I can be a better guide if I know what it is we're after. So, it's up to you. Fine by me. If this goes bad, the less I know, the better. And if I do get caught, there'll be nothing to confess to. We'll talk more on the ship.
All right. Key to get in there, I guess. Stephanie's leaving me hanging again here. Alright, I don't know if I'll even be able to take my companion with me. Oh, lost in space. Oh. I don't even get over there. That's not the way. This is probably the way.
Hey,
You said they have some space songs. That implies more than one. So they have a song called Lost in Space. What are the others? Holy cow, look at the size of this ship. Big bugger. I did Intergalactic just recently actually. People voted mostly no, that they don't like it. Don't like the Beastie Boys. The results was it was yesterday's. 55% no, 45% yes. Yeah, like I'll give you an idea. My stream names so far. Ground Control to Major Tom. Interstellar Overdrive. Some people call me the Space Cowboy. Rocket Man. Black Hole Sun. One More Astronaut. Let's Go Space Truckin'. And Intergalactic Planetary Intergalactic was my Starfield stream names thus far. Other than the first one, which is like, let's try Starfield out. Well, I guess we're okay to enter, probably.
My crew position.
Oh, she gets to come with me. Get familiar with our ship, I guess, that we're on.
As long as the credits keep rolling in,
See if there's any little evidences laying around or something. But here's like the way to look out. Pretty big crew they got in here, eh? And the ship's huge.
Hey.
pardon. Hello.
Window. Green. Multiple exits. Or is that the same first exit? I don't know. Guess this is where all the cargo goes, eh?
Yes, what?
Shepherd's pie, salad, and something else. Something else is pretty wide open. Was it escargot?
Howdy.
Is that what you called it? Something else? You didn't want to say escargot? No? Was it crab legs? Must be crab legs. Where am I supposed to go here? This ship's huge. Thing. Tell me where to go. Obviously, an up ladder somewhere here, right? Maybe it was like spinach rolls. Probably spinach rolls. I would call that something else. I had spinach dip with my my chips. There's Alfredo pasta with shrimp in it. Oh. Well, there you go. That's something else. I never would have guessed that. I thought for sure it'd be escargot.
Howdy.
Did you like it? I thought you hate seafood. Where the heck do I go, man? Well, there's a door up here. Oh, crap. Wait, that's just the door over here. Well, then I fell down. Can look around while we're down here. Good in there. You like shrimp? What about prawns? Do you like prawns?
Okay. Hello.
Just keep closing and opening these doors and the crew hates me already. Same family, gross. You don't like shrimps and prawns, Breen? I bet you've had prawns too, Stephanie. Like a bigger shrimp.
Hello.
You tried some shrimp and lobster tail today. Nice.
Always looking for the next mark.
Except for the part where you're not a big fan of it. Of course, I guess that's not as nice. What's in here? Neo City Hustler outfit. I'm allowed to take it. Oh, steel. Doesn't have anything special to it either. It was a nice experience. Oh, that's good. I found the up. Did I walk past that earlier? I don't know.
Yes.
All right, a few things to note. When we get to the checkpoint, UC military will be hailing us.
You might be away on my birthday.
Return you a piece of cargo if you have to. Then try biting your tongue. Literally. We can't afford any screw-ups.
The last thing we want is an entire UC station full of armed guards questioning our presence.
No, that would be bad. Although, not as bad as what the fleet will do to us if we come back empty-handed. Now, like I said before, once we take off, there's no turning back until this job is done. If you need to take care of anything before we leave, do it. If you want to ask me any other questions, go for it.
Guess this is the last mission, maybe? One of the last missions for this side mission? I don't know.
All right, then get comfortable.
Hello.
We leave for SY-920 immediately.
All crew prepare for takeoff.
You're kind of giving me a big advance notice, eh? I won't remember that far.
We'll graph jump the SY-920 from here. Don't Don't worry about your personal ship. The fleet will make sure it's secure. You can take this time to prepare. Just try not to bother my pilot while they're flying.
Don't worry, Captain. I've spent half my life walking and chewing gum at the same time. I can handle a little banter.
Sounds like you're putting in a request for double duty.
Captain, I retract my earlier statement. For the record, I don't even like gum.
Noted. Just get us there safe.
Roger that.
I could have flown this thing and... Well, maybe not. It might be Class C or Class B. My guy was standing during the jump.
You entered secure UC military space. Identify yourself or you will be considered hostile. Identity.
Hey, Captain's locker.
Prepare your ship for scanning.
Take 17,000 credits. Anything else good in here? Impact grenade, frag grenades. Ammo.
You're cleared to dock in docking bay 2.
Looks like we're clear. We'll talk more once we're docked.
Just stole 17,000 bucks. Is that okay? Gonna have space staring contest.
Be patient. Save the chatter until after we're docked.
Excuse me.
Miami?
Okay, we're in. First things first. The station is enormous, with checkpoints everywhere. To get past them, you'll need a military uniform. And to get a uniform, you'll need to get to the barracks. There should be a way through the vents. You can get to them via the maintenance store downstairs. There's an intercom there as well, where we can make contact. Once you get a uniform, it should be fairly easy to find an elevator to the command bay. But if at any point your cover's blown, I'm gone. Provided you haven't sounded the alarm, then yeah, like I said, if you can find an intercom, I'll keep a channel open. This is a star station, so there are plenty of ventilation ducts you can slither into. As far as tactics go, it's an oldie, but goodie. Only military personnel are allowed out of the cargo area. That's why we need to get you to the barracks to find you a uniform. I would hope not. But if they do, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Either way, for now, get on that station and find that intercom. We'll talk more then.
Time to save, I think. Want to hear that speech again.
Yes, what?
There we go.
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the results.
You with the Jade Swan? Loading and unloading only. Stay clear of the military barracks. Cargo haulers are restricted to the cargo bay. Hold up. This area is for SY-920 military only. Rules are rules. Can't let you in unless you're military.
Holy crap.
It's classified too, I bet. Sometimes I feel like I can't even tell someone my own name without declassifying it first. I suppose if you're quick. Maybe if you do it quickly.
So 3 more.
You should have thought of that before you wandered off. Sorry, no uniform, no entry.
Dang it. Well, the beginning to the end of October is still a long time. Oh, you're going to visit... Oh, he spells his name weird, eh? With a capital right in the middle?
Hello, Captain.
You with the Jade Swan? Hold up. This area is for SY-920 military only. Rules are rules. Can't let you in unless you're military. That doesn't matter. I haven't received that order. And I take it you don't have a card or a clearance code. Commander.
Ah.
Captain, greetings.
You with the Jade Swan? Loading and unloading only.
To be honest, you don't really have to remind me, you know. You just maybe tell me on the day or something like that. Day of. That'll be good enough for me. I mean, you know, when Timothy goes away, he doesn't even say anything.
Hold up. This area is for SY-920 military.
So, I mean, you know.
Rules are rules.
Don't have to get regular reminders or anything like that.
It doesn't matter. I don't... Yeah, I get that this place can be a maze. That's true. It's almost more of a hassle talking to you. Then where are they now? And sorry, no unit.
Yeah. Oh. You think we can get past them?
Hold up, this area. Rules are rules. That doesn't sound like Commander Natar. Hold up, this area. Rules are rules. Come. It's classified too. Well, if you're quick about it. It is just the barracks. Well, maybe if you hurry. You should have thought of that before. Sorry.
Oh crap, I almost had it. Almost, man. Otherwise, we gotta go up above him or something, maybe.
Hold up. This area is... The contents and operations of the facility are classified. Only uniformed personnel are allowed beyond the checkpoint. Rules are rules. Can't let you in unless... Yeah, I get... Well... Maybe if you do it quickly. All right, fine. You're good. Just be quick about it. That goes for your friend, too.
Understood. Will only be a moment.
It's tough not seeing any action, but securing a station like this is a pretty important duty. All right, fine. You're good. Just be quick about it. That goes for your friend, too.
Understood. Will only be a moment.
I had a critical success that time. There's money.
There's been rumors of soldiers smuggling personal items into the station. I doubt it.
Must be like the med bay. Hey Jacob.
You are our guest.
Thank you for liking. That. The lid.
There's rumors Commander Natara was involved.
Things have gotten real tight since Commander Natara took over for Commander Woods.
How the heck do you get to that? Like 10 that way. Oh, my guy's wearing a uniform now. Because we gotta sneak around. I've been okay. Save. There's the can.
Station seems secure.
I walked right past that almost. I was in this end of the medical bay. Doesn't have a uniform though. We probably need another one.
Another day, another patrol.
Tombstone.
I was the kid waiting
Timothy, thank you for sharing.
Oh, not there. Okay, how about here? Ooh, that feels good.
Thank you for liking as well.
You are our guest.
Last very long.
Unlock this. XPs, man. Oh, there's nothing. So the right, two left. What's going on, Space Cowboy? Trying to figure out this lock. That one works in the next level. Where's that one? Take the good stuff, eh? How much is this thing worth?
I've heard the engineers say Google's an AI. I guess that's their way of saying he's smart. Or boring.
Some of those advanced locks are a little bit harder.
lost, Ensign?
Yes, I am. I just was admiring the succulent. You can fight.
All right, Ensign. Why aren't you at your post? Who's your commanding officer? Only authorized personnel are allowed here. Only senior officers report to the commander. Something doesn't seem right. Well, if you say so. Fine, I'll let you go, Ensign. But as soon as you're done with your task, you should return to your post.
Ooh, we got lucky there, eh? See, this one's novice.
You definitely know your way around a lock.
They're good with that, and then one. Guess there's not really one that fits otherwise. Or I can go with two of those, but oh crap. The bottom, top, top. Better save, eh? They look frustrating. Nah, they're not too bad. Officer. Oh, she's wearing a uniform too, eh? She's wearing a leather jacket.
If you aren't assigned to this level, Ensign, you need to leave. I don't recognize your face, Ensign. You do? If you don't belong here, you need to get back to your post, Ensign. I won't ask again.
Oh crap. I was busy looking, checking out the stuff, and they put the alarm on. Their key around there. This will unlock the computer. Maybe that'll help. It's blue. The blue ones work. Achievement! Yes, I don't know if we need these. You're still here. Holy crap. RW162H. ZX321D. Oh man, I was gonna watch that game.
Yes.
Buddy, thank you for liking.
I don't know you, Ensign. You sure you have clearance? I don't recognize your face, Ensign. Are you new?
Stop right there, Ensign. All right, Ensign. Why aren't you at your post? Who's your commanding officer? Only authorized personnel are allowed here. Only senior officers report to the commander. Something doesn't seem right. I'll be the judge of that. I hear you. Yeah, I remember now. You don't know what you're talking about. You're clearly not authorized to be here. Which can only mean you're an intruder, and we shoot intruders.
Like, I guess you get a random thing if you talk to people. Yeah, these codes there. I don't know what good they do me.
If you aren't assigned to this level, Ensign, you need to leave. I don't know you, Ensign. You sure you have clearance? If you don't belong here, you need to get back to your post, Ensign. I won't ask again.
Excuse me. Make it quick, Ensign. I'm busy with half a dozen spreadsheets that I'm pretty sure outrank you. And you know how the commander feels about breaking the chain of command. She hates it. Well, you've got a uniform. Ensign Zaremi, is it? Just use the computer in the security office and look up the code based on your last name.
Well, there we go. Go on this computer. Again, she left. So it's dead. So it's that one there we need. I guess our code is the first one because we're an ensign. So hopefully we can remember that code. Can you remember that code, Stephanie? Hey Timothy, did you see my question today in Discord? I think it's the ensign one is the one we need. Under Z, because that's what she said our name was, right? I guess it doesn't hurt to probably grab the other ones, but
You are our guest.
Alright, thank you for liking.
Need your clearance code, Marine. All right, Ensign, let's hear it.
Oh crap, which one was it? I think it's Z. ZX1, I bet.
You're clear, Ensign Zaremi. I assume the two of you are together?
We're from the same unit, yes?
Then you're both clear.
Wearing a red coat, not in uniform, eh? I steal those cups?
Commander Natara, test flights for the latest prototypes are ready to go.
Acknowledged, Lieutenant. Inform them they are clear to launch.
Smart shielding designed to offer better efficiency and power economy. Huh. Kind of cool. You got some other information here. I normally rob this place blind, but I work for the UC. As an undercover operative.
How are the tests for the comm spike going? Dr. Vogel has put in a request for more personnel. It seems there was an accident.
There's something with that doctor.
Not to change the subject, but are we concerned about potential leaks?
No. Until you can provide more substantial proof, we'll simply monitor the situation at the cargo bay. For now, I've recommended to Dr. Vogel to contact me immediately if he identifies him.
Are the same codes? Guess we kind of just went in a circle, eh?
I don't suppose I have time for a nap before we leave. Hmm?
You can have a nap if you want, I guess. Which one was it in? B4? One? 3? 2? I think it'd be over here. Save often, you know, they say. Bottles are $55.
Easy. Money.
Oh, another expert lock.
You are our guest.
Maverick, thank you for liking. I'm on a spy mission right now.
Oh, not there. Okay, how about here? Ooh, that feels good.
Save, I guess, eh?
What's this big project?
Thank you for sharing.
Really? Couldn't you just trust me?
No, right out the airlock door. But try my best not to enjoy it.
Super cool magnet. That means it's time to save again. Yeah, I heard that. I wonder if I'm close here. It's a palm spike is what I'm looking for. It was smokier today, but not as bad as it's been. There's still a lot of fires in BC, though.
The engineers and scientists here have a bit of a rivalry.
If you aren't assigned to this level, Ensign, you need to leave. If you don't belong here, you need to get back to your post, Ensign.
I've heard the team.
Can't really hang around in any given area too long. Whereas it catchy because you're sneaking around, you know.
Intercepting transponder data in the Harvard system might be promising. Wait, who are you? Why are you in here? Did you not see the sign?
I saw the sign.
The sign outside that says no visitors. Wait, did they not put that up? I requested it ages ago, but not surprising. Ever since Commander Natara took over, the priorities have changed. Oh yes, I've been studying decryption of all types for quite a long time. Probably since before you took your first crab jump. Signal protocol, quantum ratchet symmetry, interleaving data extrapolation. You name it, I've lectured on it. I've probably forgotten half of it, but I definitely knew it once. Don't you mean access to the ship? Because the comm spike isn't a device, it's a module. It's attached to a prototype in one of our docking ports. We're still in the testing phase, running decryptions across a variety of signal types, but the results so far have been very promising. It can even interpolate signal data lost in the retrieval. It really is a wondrous
The
technology.
ship?
Yes, it's not quite cracking the Enigma code, but it will give us a significant tactical advantage. We'll be able to infer everything from battle plans to meal consumption. Not that we'd care about that sort of thing, outside of the effects of diet on combat readiness. And yes, there are certain kinks to be worked out, missing parts and the occasional traumatic injury here and there, but it's all part of the adventure. Yes, it's not the destination, but the journey that matters, particularly when the destination is death. But don't worry. We've corrected the problem with the ship's life support systems, and statistical models show a failure rate of less than 2%. In short, I've requested a full squadron of these brave and fearless Marines to be transferred to the station. They'll give the prototype a final run, and provided there are minimal casualties, we can present our findings to MAST. Splendid. That was fast. I thought I put in the request this morning. Normally my requests aren't given this much attention, let alone haste. It seems a tad suspicious.
Uh-oh. What?
Classified? I'm the head of the ComSpike project. I would have gotten word of this ahead of time. Commander Natara, you say? Oh, well, we don't want to make her angry. She's terrifying. You're right. We do need to hurry if we're going to have this module ready in time. That is true. All right, you've convinced me. You're the best pilot. You'll need a uniform and a terminal password to authorize a flight and get past Natara's cumbersome checkpoints. The uniform you can get in the locker room area, the password you get from me. You'll find the prototype ship at Docking Bay 8. Use the password to access the flight terminals in the control center. And of course, best of luck. You are doing science a great service by undertaking this sacrifice.
Guess it's time to save, right? Don't want to have to go through that persuasion check again. In Bethesda games, often persuasion's good to have. Can't shoot through everything, you know.
Looks like it's Neptune next. Feel free to drop some stuff into my bag. Okay.
Pilot.
Risky. Doing an inspection of all the things for illegal contraband. Excuse me. I guess that's why we had to catch a ride.
Reporting for duty, pilot? Another test flight, huh? You pilots are braver than me. You're clear to pass. Don't forget to schedule the flight in the control center.
Forget to schedule a flight. Get up there.
Still feeling the effects of that blast. My shoulder's killing me. Everything looks clear.
Oh crap, is it Archangel? Blocked. Dang it.
You learn to pick 'em. You know what? On second thought, I don't want to know.
You are our guest.
Yeah, thank you for liking.
Commander Natara runs the ship, and we respect the chain of command.
There we go. We're gonna steal the ship. Sandwich. Pretty sloppy, whoever was here before, eh? Alright, here we're gonna go steal this top secret chip.
Prototype ship, you are cleared for takeoff. We'll begin the test on your departure.
Recording test flight data. Please adhere to the scheduled flight plan and let us know if you have any issues.
Look at this ship. That looks pretty cool.
Solid docking job there. Nice work.
Interesting. Exposed wires here, a little rust there. What a unique way to decorate.
Welcome back, Rook. Looks like you got a new toy for me. Go on in and give everyone the lowdown. We'll take care of things from here.
Your previous ship's being run back to the dock.
The fleet is family. Stealing from each other.
Need something?
We go with the depot here. Sell some stuff.
Weapons for all occasions.
Every captain here has earned their stripes.
My prices may be high, but if it's hard to find, I'm probably...
Sell to her.
Now you're speaking my language.
Used 8 zillion digipicks. Doesn't have any though. Oh, this is my normal spacesuit. And this is the one I picked up. I got to keep my same helmet on, I guess. Oh, this is the one I picked up in the near the door, I guess. I like this one because it's chameleon. It's actually better. I'll keep Ensign Zaremi's probably. The miscellaneous. Could have probably put on the convincing drug. Forgot about it.
Don't miss me too much.
That last shot didn't pan out. I need something bigger. Always listen to Delgado.
Nice to know Neva was right about you. It's good to have a promising rookie with the fleet. Surprise? Neva talks tough, and frankly, she is tough. But she's not a machine. I won't deny I helped. Let's hope the compensation reflects that, huh? You bow before I can make the offer, but I'd like to buy you a drink to say thanks. It's the last time I'm paying, of course. Because if Delgado's right about Crix's legacy, you've earned more than your fair share already with that comm spike. Yeah, although I get why you didn't give me the details. If I had known this was about the legacy, I might have asked for a bigger cut. Sounds like you're on board as a true believer. I have to admit, the way things are going, I'm starting to believe myself.
Discovering Crix's legacy would solve one of the settled system's great mysteries. Oh, I'm as curious and excited as anyone to see what we'll find.
Anyway, I've kept you long enough. Now that you've had your drink and my debt is paid, it's time for you to give Delgado the good news.
Isn't this? Better to stop here than down on the surface of Suvorov.
Every time I see Renly smile, I want to punch you in the face.
So there I am.
I heard Isla's sister is some hardcore mercenary. I wouldn't get on her bad side.
Sleep for 5 hours.
Well, well. Look who decided to rejoin the world.
The heck do I get up there?
We may not have official security, but we're always looking out for traitors.
Jasmine tells me that you not only brought us the ComSpike, but an entire prototype UC ship. I'm impressed, Rook. Very impressed.
Don't worry your pretty little head about your damn ship. We had it brought back here safe and sound. Now pay attention. Dale went out of his way to tell you how impressed he was. You just gonna leave him hanging like that? Should have taken the compliment, Rook. Dale doesn't give those out often. Juan gave us the full rundown of your little smash and grab operation. She gave you some really high praise. Said you were a pro.
And from what I hear, receiving praise from Juan Dayu is quite an accomplishment. All in all, a job well done. Now, on to the business at hand. Jasmine, are you there?
Yep, I'm here, boss. What's up?
How's it going?
I already have 2 of my crew tearing the ship apart from one end to the other. ComSpike shouldn't be too tough to extract. I'm looking forward to seeing what those UC techs have been up to.
Keep me posted. All right, that leaves our electromagnetic atmosphere problem. And I think we've discovered a solution. There's a corporation in the city of Neon called Generdyne. They're responsible for the massive conduction grid that powers the city. We get our hands on their electrical absorption tech, and Jasmine swears she can tame it to handle Bannock 4. It's the giant shroud that covers the entire city. Big ugly thing that Generdyne uses to absorb lightning strikes. When you arrive in Neon, I'm sure your contact will fill you in with all the boring details. It's all we got. Now you are part of this job, so deal with it. Besides, I've learned never to question Jasmine's talent.
You damn right she can. My girl can piece together a jump engine with her eyes shut. Literally, I've seen her do it. Lost good money on that bet.
All right, let's not get carried away, Neva. Now, why don't you give us the info on our Neon contact?
You get to meet up with the lovely Estelle Vincent. She's had her deft little fingers on the pulse of Neon for some time now. Whatever info you need, I guarantee she can get.
Estelle is one of the most reliable captains we have in the fleet. If I want something done, there's none of the typical bullshit. It gets done, and afterward, we all split the cash. Don't worry. When Grixis' legacy is aboard the Key, we'll be splitting plenty of cash. Until then, I want you to do everything Estelle asks. Follow her instructions to a letter. She is valuable to the fleet. You piss her off and we lose her as a contact, you're going to be answering to me.
Understood. We'll do our best to remain on her good side.
Never mind her good side. You'd be better off appealing to her bank account. That is what drives her.
Estelle will be waiting at Madame Sauvage's place. I'd say don't keep her waiting, but chances are she won't mind. Girl loves her liquor.
And keep your eyes on the prize. Neon's one big distraction for people like us, so I want you focused. We are one step away from Crix's legacy, and we cannot afford any screw-ups. Don't tell me Shinya ran out of errands. I haven't had time to gauge it, but word of what happened on SY-920 has already been spreading around the key. There have been skeptics among us, but there is no room for doubt now. Either you're on board, or out of the fleet. It's right in front of us. We have the conspike, and we know where the beacon is. All the hunting, sleuthing, and guesswork is over. We just need the tools to reach out and grab it.
Thanks for making me look. You want to hook up with Estelle Vincent and Neon. Yeah. Don't let the corruption that runs through the city entice you into doing anything stupid. There are too many opportunities for people like us that are just waiting to drag you down. Neon is full of all sorts of distractions. Bars, gangs, and most of all, Aurora. Stay away from that stuff. Get in, get out, and bring that conduction grid tech back to the key. She considers herself the first lady of Neon. Lots of connections in that city. Holds court at a bar called Madame Sauvage's place. Luckily for us, she's also a Crimson Fleet captain. And the reason why we have permission to ply our trade in Neon. Estelle can get a little wild, and has a bit of a mouth, but she gets the job done. Just follow her instructions, and you'll do fine. Hit me up if you got questions.
You've got stuff to smuggle. I'm here to upgrade that ship of yours. Bannock 4 is a ringed planet, uninhabitable, with heavy electromagnetic discharges that extend far beyond its exosphere. It would be impossible to land on the planet's surface. So our only hope is that the legacy is trapped within its ring. I wish. That technology is Generdyne's pride and joy. They've kept it under wraps for, I don't know, 80 years maybe? The basic theory of lightning capture is no mystery. The real trick is equalizing the charge and storing it safely. Between you and me, I can't wait to get my hands on that data. Should be a hell of a read. All business and no fun, huh? What do you need? Sure. Let me punch that up, and we can have at it.
Oh, he took away the other one.
your name on it, Cap. Pressure normalizing. Undocking complete.
I have to put a spacesuit on. I better do that while I remember.
Nice work.
Hail acknowledged. You're clear to dock at docking port 1. The commander will be waiting for you in operations.
Oh, I guess I had to update.
Nice clean dock, Captain.
Captain, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived.
That is what I provide my most recent sleep cycle. That's always good, eh?
Operations does good work.
It seems you had quite the eventful mission on your hands. You still have the Crimson Fleet's trust, and you were able to spare lives in the process. As you've probably guessed, not very well. Keeping Mast out of the loop regarding this particular mission has proven exceptionally difficult. But we've managed to keep your involvement in the dark. Sparing the lives of the soldiers on SY-920 has definitely made our position with the top brass much easier. And on behalf of the United Colonies and Commander Natara, I thank you.
I assure you, we'd never harm anyone from the United Colonies without provocation, Commander.
Excuse me, sir. I hate to interrupt, but there's still the matter of the comm spike to discuss.
Yes, of course, Lieutenant. Time is short, and we should get to the matter at hand. Please give me your report. With the acquisition of the Comspike, the fleet is one step closer to Crix's legacy. And the more people we arrest, the greater the chance that your infiltration is discovered. We're working against the clock here, so let's start by discussing the status of the Comspike. That all depends on what you brought back from your mission. Aside from your eyewitness testimony, I assume you have the usual evidence that could lead to her incarceration?
No, couldn't find nothing for her.
Once we complete your debriefing, but at the moment, I'm far more concerned about the comm spike.
Then it's just a matter of time before she reverse engineers it to fit the fleet's purposes. So what does Delgado have you doing next? Has he solved the Bannock 4 problem? Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant. Your ship will need special protection to ensure the electromagnetic disturbances in the planet's atmosphere don't fry your sockets. The conduction grid?
That's brilliant, but is it actually possible? It's 80-year-old tech. Sorry, sir. The conduction grid is how Neon generates its power. It essentially absorbs lightning strikes and converts it to usable energy. It would take a hell of an engineer to modify the technology to handle Bannock 4's EM field. An engineer, like Jasmine Durand.
That's the case. Inform our contacts on Neon that our operative will be touching down there in the near future.
Absolutely, sir.
And before you depart, I wanted you to know that your efforts are helping us gain interest among my superiors. They're finally beginning to believe that we can take down the Crimson Fleet and make amends for the UC's embarrassing mistake. The fact that our common enemy owes its existence to the United Colonies, of course. It was the riot at the Lock, touched off by Jasper Crix, that inspired him to create the Crimson Fleet in the first place.
Thanks to your assistance, we'll be able to rectify that mistake, and MAST will authorize an all-out assault.
Of course I am, but it's a calculated risk. It's long overdue. All right, I suppose that's all for now. I'll be looking forward to your next report. Good luck. And please, be careful.
Achievement!
Remember to turn in any evidence fragments you find. It's good to have you back. What can I do for you? We'll be here if you need us.
I didn't find no evidence on her. Dang it.
Heard you had to board
Anyone
the
that gets
Siren
on
of
the
the
wrong end of
Stars.
her guns is gonna have
Amazon.
a bad
Keep the
time.
floors and your nose clean and you can stay as long as you like.
There you are. I was wondering when you'd visit. Should give us a little time to catch up. Well, of course, what choice do I have? Thanks to my own stupidity, my second chance to return to the Crimson Fleet is long gone. And by the time I get out of prison, any hopes I had to return to that life will have fully disappeared. Yes, well, apparently that's off the table as well. Trident tends to shy away from rehiring convicted felons. Well, anyway, glad you popped by to say hello. Now, if you wouldn't mind letting an old man get his rest, I'd appreciate it. After getting set up on the Key, I traveled to a few settlements to find a base of operations. I was looking for a place that would allow me to pick up information about juicy shipments for the fleet to jump on. When I stopped at Gagarin, Sysdef was on the ground waiting for me instead of that contact I was expecting to meet. Your friend Toft really pulled the wool over my eyes. Oh yes, quite aggressively. Their legal team will very likely grind me into the dirt, and there isn't much I can do about it. The amusing thing is, I don't even think they care very much that the heist went down on their ship. That's a given risk for them. I think they're more embarrassed I was able to gain the position as captain of the Siren under false pretenses in the first place. So you're saying I should be happy that you took me out of the line of fire? I have to confess, I never thought of it that way. Last thing I intended to do with my life was go out in a blaze of glory on Neva or Delgado's behalf. But at the same time, my freedom's gone, so I'm not exactly popping the cap off the vodka bottle and celebrating either. I wouldn't mind a visit from time to time.
Crap, I could have arrested that lady too. I didn't know what evidence she needed. Maybe I had to break into her cabin or something.
Salutations. I assume you're here to commemorate my terrible misfortune? Ah, yes, the infamous evidence that you procured. Bravo, detective. Allow me to congratulate you on your sleuthing skills. That recording was quite a find. I must admit that I was short-sighted when it came to Ms. Swith's ingenuity. I shall not make that same mistake twice. Oh, amused isn't the verbiage I'd choose to describe my frame of mind, but I'll acknowledge the observation. Well, as much as I detest being the bearer of bad news, I have to disclose that you're wasting your time. You see, this imprisonment is merely an insignificant hindrance. I don't foresee being incarcerated in perpetuity. In fact, I would wager that my legal team will have my release expedited within the month. I only had the time to explain the wondrous loopholes of the UC's justice system. Do you honestly think that I'd embark on an endeavor with Miss Swist and Mr. Vera without a legal exit strategy at my disposal? I can assure you, I won't be imprisoned aboard the Vigilance for an inordinately extended period of time. Oh, I assure you I'm speaking the truth, but there's no call for disappointment. Due to your actions, my tenure with Galbank has been terminated and several million credits in fines are being levied against me. The day is yours, Agent. You should be proud. Well, why shouldn't I? I was bested by your actions, therefore I should suffer the consequences. There's no need for me to dwell on the past. Well, enough idle banter. I've taken up more than my share of your valuable time. Honestly, this interaction has been quite pleasurable. Do feel free to stop by and gloat at any time. Good day.
Alrighty then.
The brig's pretty cushy compared to some places I've been. Not most, but some. Be careful around the fleet. They talk about family, but it's just a bunch of crap.
There we are. We're going over there now. You're still here. Holy crap, I hope you're enjoying the story. I think I made that one part a little too red. If we get one more person to react, we'll hit 10 reactions. Don't forget to like.
You're looking at the only city in the settled systems that powers itself from lightning.
Got anything you need to offload? Trade Authority is always buying. Need some work done? I'm sure you can find something you like.
Hey, Vulcan. Kind of cool. Looks like a dropship from Aliens. That was a B reactor. And the Wendigo for sale at a couple places. War horse, eh?
Looks like some sort of checkpoint ahead. It's probably designed to suck the credits directly. See that shroud covering the arm? Believe it or not, you're looking at the only city in the settled systems that powers itself from lightning.
James Newell better watch his back. He's causing problems. No percentage in causing problems in Neon.
Don't move, Nesha!
What the hell's this about? Cut the act. Sniffers picked up the Aurora you're carrying the second you step through.
All right, get up slowly and turn around. Try to run, and we open fire. So, what was the plan, Nesha? Smuggle the Aurora into Aquila City or New Atlantis?
No, I just forgot I was carrying it, is all. Honest mistake, right? Can't we just settle this right here? I can pay the usual.
We don't make the rules. That's Administrator Bayer's job. Now, shut up and start walking.
Move it. Let's go.
If the gangs can keep from killing each other, I just might have a good day.
Yannick's gotta come through for me.
Oh, there you go. This place is a lot of lights.
For the young, bright minds of the future. Apply today at the nearest kiosk.
Well, with all signs pointing to the Astral Lounge, I suppose we should pay it a visit. Purely for exploratory purposes.
Are you working toward that next technological leap? Then let Ryujin Industries help you get there. Fill out an
Well, I think I'm going to go to bed for tomorrow. Seems like a good spot. If you haven't followed, please do so. If you want to give it that one last like, that would be awesome. Want to check out my YouTube, links in the video description. Thank you for whatever role you played, those who shared, chatted. Stephanie, Maverick, Scotty, Timothy, Jacob, Green. It was all the most recent people that chatted. If you're wondering about the polls, most people like the Beatles. 88% said yes. I imagine it's Maverick that said no. He didn't actually say. Anyway, have a good night.